Hey guys, good morning. Let's quickly sum up all the things we're going to talk about in today's video. Tether and Bitfinex have been fined a total of $42.5 million by the CFTC. NFT by Jimmy Choo is a new line of shoes designed by Jimmy Choo. New sanction guidelines for crypto companies has been released by the US Treasury. The Shiba Inu has been listed on India's oldest cryptocurrency exchange, which has over 4 million users. Tether and Bitfinex were fined $41 million and $1.5 million respectively by the CFTC on October 15, citing breaches of the Commodity Exchange Act and a previous CFTC ruling. Tether, the company behind the namesake stablecoin, only had adequate cash assets to support the dollar-pegged currency for 27.6% of the time during the 26-month period under examination between 2016 and 2018, according to the regulator. Tether also broke the law by keeping a portion of its reserves in non-fiat financial instruments and mixing operating and reserve money, according to the agency. Commissioner Don Stump, in a concurring statement, endorsed the move while also expressing worries that the settlement might give consumers of stablecoins with a false feeling of confidence, leading them to believe that the CFTC supervises and oversees stablecoin issuers. Stump distanced the CFTC from regulating stablecoins and having daily insight into the activities of those who issued stablecoins, despite the fact that CFTC used a broad definition of commodity in their instance. Tether responded with a statement claiming that it was always kept enough reserves. The company justified its choice to settle by stating that it was willing to resolve the issue. Tether responded with a statement claiming that it have always kept themselves reserves. The business justified its settlement by stating that it wanted to resolve this situation so that we can move forward and focus on the future. Jimmy Choo, the luxury fashion accessories brand, is excited to announce its first foray into the digital art and gaming discourse by launching two NFT projects in collaboration with Ucolex. Jimmy Choo will unveil one-of-a-kind NFT for auction with 8,888 mystery boxes for purchase on the Binance NFT marketplace as the last layer of the partnership with New York artist Eric Hayes. The NFTs continues the collaboration's concept of collectibility, which weaves together art, fashion, and street culture. On October 20th, Binance NFT will have an animated artwork showcasing a digital rendition of the sneaker created for the Jimmy Choo or Eric Hayes curated by Poggy collaboration up for auction. The NFT is a digitally only shoe that rotates across a canvas of Hayes' The Binance NFT marketplace will host the auction bidding. The Jimmy Choo Foundation will contribute all proceeds from the auction to Women for Women International, which helps women survivors of conflict rebuild their lives. A single Jimmy Choo Eric Hayes Love 100 glitter, 445 super rare cards, 3,109 rare cards and 5,333 neutral cards will be split into four categories of rarity. Buyers will make purchases without knowing which card they would get beforehand. The Binance NFT mystery boxes will go on sale on October 20th for 30 BUSD. Users who purchased the SSR or SR from the Jimmy Choo mystery box will be eligible to get an extremely rare, never before seen Jimmy Choo NFT design, which will be released at a later date. The NFT's debut in the culmination of a multi-layered cooperation that saw three creative geniuses, three global capitals, and three union points of view come together to create one memorable alliance. The Jimmy Choo Eric Hayes curated by Poggy collaboration brings together Eric Hayes, a New York-based artist and designer, Poggy, a Japanese fashion legend and guest style curator, and Sandra Choi, the brand's London-based creative director. The United States Sanctions Watchdog is focusing its attention on the cryptocurrency business. The Treasury's Office of Foreign Asset Control published a new pamphlet on October 15 that includes crypto-specific information on circumventing US sanctions. The guidance's actual contents aren't particularly innovative, but they do push the concept that virtual currency operators should be held to the same standards as traditional financial institutions when it comes to avoiding sanction violations. The instructions state, Technology firms, exchangers, administrators, miners, and wallet providers, as well as more traditional financial institutions that may have exposure to virtual currencies or their service providers, according to OFAC, must create risk assessment processes. The fact that OFAC emphasizes geolocation of IP addresses and especially analytical techniques available to identify use of a VPN as part of its expectations is perhaps most intriguing. Geofencing by crypto exchanges and operators is becoming more common. However, using a VPN may get around virtually all of these trade obstacles. Increased OFAC inspection of VPNs might have a significant impact on people's access levels. Increased OFAC inspection of VPNs might have a significant impact on persons in the United States' access to platforms they are legally prohibited from accessing. OFAC has gotten increasingly active in the crypto business since initially targeting Bitcoin wallet addresses in 2020. It has issued first ever penalties on a crypto exchange, a Russia based OTC desk named Suex, at the end of September. After inspiring millions of people across the world to finance and fund a coin with a doggo's picture on it, the meme inspired cryptocurrency Shiba Inu has been launched on India's oldest cryptocurrency trading platform, ZebPay. SHIB is known as the Dogecoin killer and is listed on its own decentralized exchange, Shiba Swap, as well as having two additional coins named Bone and Leash, according to ZebPay. The coin was established by a pseudonymous person known only as Roshi and has 50% of its total quantity locked on the DeFi exchange Uniswap. The remaining coins were given to Vitalik Buterin to be burned according to the project's website. The initiative transferred the leftover tokens to Vitalik Buterin to be burned, but Buterin then contributed 50 trillion SHIB to India's COVID crypto relief fund, which was worth $1 billion at the time. Only 2% of Buterin's $1 billion contribution has been paid out as August, according to Crypto Globe. Over time, prominent cryptocurrency exchanges like as Coinbase and Binance have listed the coin. ZebPay is India's first and largest cryptocurrency trading platform with over 4 million members. Over 7 lakh individuals own SHIB on the blockchain, but it's unknown to know how many people own the tokens via cryptocurrency exchanges and other custodial services. So that's all for now. We'll get back to you tonight. Until then, join our Telegram channel for free crypto signals. Visit our blog linked below for guides, reviews, and tutorials, and subscribe to the channel for daily updated crypto news.